The legalization of marijuana is one step closer to being back on the ballot in North Dakota.
Today, North Dakota Secretary of State Michael Howe approved the format for the petition to bring that issue to a vote. The measure would allow for the production, processing, and sale of cannabis for individuals 21 and older. They have from 1 year until today to collect the more than 15,000 signatures and then submit them to the Office of the Secretary of State for review. If they get those signatures by July 8th, then the measure will be placed on the November 5th general election ballot this year.